but it has me thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Is this going to be the end of an era, for me? How much am I willing to pay to stay relaxed? That's what it comes down to. Hey guys, welcome back. What's going on, subs? And how y'all doing, noobs? And just in case you don't know what a noob is, that's short for newbie. And just in case you don't know what a newbie is, honey, I'm about to tell you. A newbie be anybody checking me out, maybe for the first time, maybe for the second. It may even be for the third, fourth, or fifth. We don't count those numbers around here. We really don't. I just want all of my subs and I want all of my noobs to gather around and come on in. Okay, so for today we have a quickie. I have been relaxing my hair. It's been quite a while. I started relaxing my hair sort of in high school, but I really perfected it once I got out of college and really started to learn my hair. Now, I've had quite a few healthy hair journeys along the way, but I can say that right now, where my hair is, I believe is the healthiest it has ever been. Being relaxed is sort of my thing. It's my go-to because it just makes it easier for me to take care of my hair. Now, with all that being said, things may have to change. Things are getting a little serious. Things are getting a little tight over here, and I'm getting a little nervous, okay? I'm getting a little nervous because time may be running out. So for those who aren't in the know, there was a lawsuit, and there still is a lawsuit. There is a class action lawsuit targeted at a lot of relaxers and the companies that carry relaxers. The claims are that they have caused illnesses, including uterine cancer. It's still ongoing and nothing has been adjudicated or decided as of yet. We already touched on the whole relaxer connection to health and illnesses and how I felt about the whole study that they did surrounding this, or I guess previous to, but that they're going to lean on, I believe, for this particular lawsuit. And for those who are not familiar with that particular video, I'll have that link down below. But anyway, my whole point is that with this came scarcity as far as finding at least my specific relaxer. Everybody else seems to be okay, with the ORS and the gentle treatment and everything else. But my particular relaxer that I have been using for years and years, it's been very hard for me to find. As of recent, I've been getting it off of Amazon because I don't have any beauty supply stores near me that actually carry it. And I'm speaking about the Ultra Precise Relaxer in mild. I use it in mild. So that's been my go-to as far as finding it on Amazon. And I've even linked it in, a lot of my videos as far as, my regimen and the products that I use. Now, even with me going to Amazon, there would be pockets of time where it's out of stock. So I have been having to be very strategic as far as me buying my relaxer. Each box has 2 applications. So I would buy 2 boxes at a time. So I would have like 4 applicators worth, and I'd be good. But as of recent, it's been even harder to find. And like I said, Amazon has been sort of iffy. But when I checked this last go, which was yesterday, it was in stock, but it was for a premium price. Okay, so let me break down the prices. Back in the day, it used to be about $4.99. And then it slowly crept up to about $7, $8. Now, all this time, I'm getting it from Sally Beauty. Okay, so it went from about $5 to about $8 to about no dollars because they stopped carrying it. Again, going back to the lawsuit. So I went to Amazon. That was the only place that I could really find it. And it was there for about $12.99. So fast forward to yesterday, like I said, and it's now on sale for, hold on to your britches. They are now selling the same box of relaxer for $34.99. Yes, you heard me correctly, $35. Now, this hit my heart and I was like, this is insane. So I hesitated. I hesitated and I haven't pulled the trigger and bought anything yet because I'm like, can I find it anywhere else for a decent price? But it really feels like extortion. It really does, because it is hard to find. Again, it just seems like the relaxer that I use, it's been very hard to find, and now that I found it on Amazon, now they're jacking up the price. Now this seller, it doesn't look to be the same seller that I've bought the relaxer from before, but some of the sellers, they can change their name. It's the same company, but they just do different things, so I'm not sure. But they're the only ones carrying it at this particular time for this very, very, very high price. So I just sort of pumped the brakes, and I'm just going to wait a little bit. But it has me thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Is this going to be the end of an era, for me? Should I go back to being natural? Should I change relaxers? Because I'm very particular. I know ORS, everybody has seen the green box just about on every relaxer hair channel. That's what most people use. The olive ORS, that's all I know. But it's the olive oil one. And I don't have anything against it, but I just want to be sure that that will work for me. And for those who are thinking, well, a relaxer is just a relaxer. No, not exactly. And especially for me, being that I've come such a long way as far as in my hair journey, from losing my hair to it breaking off and all this other stuff, I want to make sure that I keep everything status quo. I want to make sure that I keep this healthy train moving along. So this whole relaxer, I won't call it a fiasco, but this whole relaxer conundrum is really having me rethink some things or think about things for the very first time. Now, with that being said, you guys are very good. I want to put a shout out to all you guys who have commented as far as trying to keep me abreast of this whole relaxer thing, this whole relaxer quest, this whole relaxer gate, if you will. Because again, some of you who are looking to find the very same or use the very same relaxer that I use, you guys have been telling me as far as, well, some of you guys are able to find it in your beauty supply store. So good for you. But others who have been clicking on the link, again, you guys haven't been able to buy it online, as well as I had one of you guys, and you know who you are. One of you guys told me that it is going to be discontinued. Now, again, I've called the company. This is when the lawsuit first came out and I wasn't able to find it. I did call the company and they said that they were still making it, but they were not going to make it as readily available to the common folk because they wanted to keep it in the professionals' hands. And that's why they've been pulling it from the shelves as far as the Sally's and the wherever else's. But one of you guys recently told me that, I think it was last week, that you heard that it's being discontinued. And I've had other comments as far as asking me what would I do if I were not able to buy the Precise Relaxer no more. To which I would always answer, well, if I'm not able to get it, I would try the Affirm Relaxer because my sister used to use it. She's now natural. But when she used to go to the salon, they used to use Affirm on her hair, and her hair always came out very, very nice. So that was always an option, as well as when I first got my hair relaxed. Again, this was sort of high school-ish time. When I went to the salon, they used Revlon. Now, anybody who's ever had Revlon in their hair or used Revlon don't play. It really does not play. I mean, it got my hair, and I was a virgin at that time. So she did my whole head. And when I tell you that my hair was hanging and swinging, you know, it was giving everything. Body, silk, shine, this and that. I remember that precisely. No pun intended. But I do remember that. So, you know, I may look into that as well. Or, I don't know, guys. I guess maybe, possibly, perhaps, I might have to go natural. And I hesitate in saying that only because I've learned my hair relaxed. And I love having my hair relaxed because it saves me time. I have a lot of hair, and I just remember when I was relaxed, it would take me hours to do it. But I don't like feeling pressured into things. And I feel like this whole price gouging thing, and it may go down. You know, the prices may go down because I know on Amazon they flex the prices depending on when you buy it, whether it's the weekend, whether it's popular, whatever. There's a price flex. So it may go back down to the $12.99 or even out to a happy medium at like 15 or something like that. I don't know. But if it does not settle on a decent price, how much am I willing to pay to stay relaxed? That's what it comes down to. How much am I willing to pay to stay relaxed? How much time and effort am I willing to put in to even find the relaxer and then pay once I find it? I've already done the running around the city and running into beauty supply stores. Do you have the Precise Relaxer? Okay, you don't? Do you have the Precise Relaxer? Okay, you only have Supreme? I'll be back. I'm tired of that. Okay, so I already did that. And again, I thought that my holy grail would be Amazon. But now that they are, I guess, hip to the game and know that this thing is scarce, and they decided, and I'm saying they as far as whoever's selling it, they decided to more than double the price. Am I willing to pay them? Am I willing to be strong-armed into paying that higher price? Now, my knee-jerk reaction was when I saw it, I closed my iPad and I said, absolutely not. You guys are crazy. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, So that's where I am right now. I am feeling a little perplexed. I'm feeling a little bamboozled. I'm feeling a little hot under the collar. You know, these hair streets, they can be some mean streets. They really can, you know, outside of all the criticism as far as what you do with your hair and do to your hair. Some of the products you fall in love with and they don't make it no more, or they keep making it but with different ingredients so they don't work the same no more, or then they just make it scarce and they're like, oh, for professionals only. Meanwhile, other non-professionals can get it in certain places, and in other places you have to pay the king's ransom for the very same product that you used to pay a pauper's fee for. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to come in here really quickly and let you guys know the deets as far as what's going on in these hair streets and me relaxing my hair. I do not at this time plan on going natural, okay? I'm actually due for a touch-up. I was going to do it this past Sunday, but I said, no, I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to do it this coming weekend. So we'll have a relaxer day catch-up this next go around. I only got one application left. That's it. I just got one. So time is drawing nigh as far as what I am going to do with regard to either re-upping on the Precise and pay $35, or researching and going to another relaxer that is more reasonable. Now, I know with the Affirm, I think the Affirm is price-wise on par with that, but my understanding is that the Affirm comes in a big tub. And again, I would do no lie because that's what I'm doing. I do a box perm, and Precise is no lie. So I'm not switching the lie. I don't need any disasters, okay? We already had the disasters, so we don't need a disaster, you know what I'm saying? By changing up too much. So I would do the Affirm, but I still want to look and do some little research on that, as well as maybe the Revlon. And if all of that does not please me or does not satisfy me as far as what I am wanting to do, at the very least, at the very bottom of my list, I would become, I guess I would have to, well, let's try this other stuff first. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. Let's try this other stuff, and then we can talk about going natural. And if I did go natural, I would be a straight natural. And I would have to learn how to transition without having to cut it all off, because I'm not cutting off my hair. Okay, so if y'all are looking for that video, that's not coming. So with that being said, yeah, time is drawing nigh. Yeah, time is running out, and I got some decisions to make. It's crunch time for me, and I wanted to come in here and let you guys know that a change may be coming, and it may be the end of an era. It may come. It just may come. So we will see. Okay. So y'all know me. I just come in here and I let you guys know what is going on, what is pop locking and dropping over here. And now that I have done that and kept you all informed and in the loop, it is time for us to unloosen the loop and get up out of here. What do you think? I think we should, honey. So that's what we're about to do. So, with that being said, that wasn't too bad, right? We were in and out, okay? I want to thank you so much for dialing in and showing up. I really do appreciate it. I really do. I really do. And yeah, we'll be back talking about some more stuff. Honey, we got some more stuff to talk about. We got the showing and the telling that's going to come up. And then we got some other... Honey, we got some stuff to talk about. So you got to come back for that. So you already know. It's going to be the same Dolce dial. It's going to be the same Dolce channel. So you come on back. All right.